here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
Listening to WAND Radio, your musical muse for magical moments, live from the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult. I am your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts,
Rupert von Koenig.
And, Emmett, I was supposed to do something there. Oh, well.
Wow.
The hostess with the mostest, the boy with the boys. I got nothing.
Are you feeling okay a bit?
I got a little scratchy throat. I'm doing okay, though.
The ghost of radio programs past.
Oh, that would be a good one.
That would have been a great way to start. Yeah.
We could start again.
Yeah, let's start again. Let's do that one.
Ebenezer Scrooge got a second chance, so, why not you?
Right?
All right, then. I am your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts,
Rupert von Koenig.
Hey, Emmett. No, it's not going to work. I appreciate the second try, but I'm
All right, well, it's all right.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm more a reactionary sort of mood right now. I'm not going to kind of get all prepped and do stuff. And, it's been a long week.
Quite all right. It's understandable. Lots of people are feeling, a little run down from the holidays. It's fine. No judgment here, sir. No judgment here.
Yes, the holidays. Nope. Going to be happy, and yes, the holidays. It's favorite time of year with all the caroling. I just came from a caroling event. Yes.
Oh, how was that?
That was very good.
Yeah, how was Carol?
She did a good job leading Googly Unicorn. Googly, looked very nice and did a good job of singing carols.
That's good.
All right. School announcements. Holiday festivities continue here at the Academy. Coming this Saturday, the Interdepartment Activity why did I say that so weird? Coming this Saturday, the Interdepartment Activity... Department... Oh, I'm just...
That's another one. The Interdepartment Activity Commission
is putting on the fifth annual reenactment of the slaying of the Candlenight's Golem. Applications are open to join the ranks of the mighty heroes who brought the festive frosty fiend to its powdery demise. Snow cones, of course, will be served immediately following the show, so you don't want to miss out on this one.
I love this one. It's so much fun to go and enjoy participating. It's a good Christmas sleigh.
Yes, we turned a very dark event in the Academy's past into something bright and cheery, much like the holiday. So, more power to us.
Yeah. So the lawyers did give me this right here. I have to read this now. The term Candle Nights is the sole property and copyright of the McElroy Entertainment Group. So we have to put that now. And it is used here without permission. There you go.
Oh, well, my worst fears have been realized. Excellent, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate that. Hot cocoa and drinking chocolate are back on the menu at the coffee carts around campus, along with other seasonal offerings like mulled cider and butterbeer.
I'm going to drink all of the hot cocoa. It is my favorite.
I'm getting a sending from the lawyers, too. Butterbeer is copyright of J.K. Rowling and is used here without permission.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those episodes. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Holly and snow and cease and desist.
Cease and desist greetings.
Cease and desist greetings.
I hear those litigations and something for...
Please do not sue us, McElroys. We love you. We are only using the Candle Knights title in homage to your greatness.
Because we wish you to catch on.
Yes. Well, now that we've heard from the lawyers, should we go ahead and jump into our questions?
Yeah, that was it for school announcements, yeah.
Evidently, Sleigh Ride is a light orchestral standard owned by the Leroy Anderson Group, and the composer, and is used here without permission.
No, we changed the lyrics. Parody under fair right. Fair
Yeah,
use.
but nobody laughed, so evidently lawyers wanted to cover their bases. So,
Merry Christmas to the lawyers.
Dear WAND, I'd like to get a present for my academic advisor, but I'm not sure what to get a lich for Candle Nights. Do liches celebrate Candle Nights? Please help. Signed, Presently Worried. Well, yes, of course they celebrate Candle Nights.
It's an all-inclusive holiday.
Pan-religious, pansexual, personal, pan-holiday.
Pen pizza? Can you have Candle Nights pizzas?
Yeah.
you guys...
Was that too much of a reference?
It was a little bit too much. So the
Sorry.
personal pan slogan is a copyright of the McElroy Entertainment Group, and is used here without permission. The lawyer's not going to be happy with us today. They're going to send somebody over here. We're going to get in trouble.
Okay, I'll stop then. I'm sorry. It's this whole Christmas Candle Night spirit thing they were trying to get me into, and now I'm trying, and now you keep telling me I can't say half the things that... This is very confusing, Emmett.
I didn't do it.
But I'm trying. So what do you get a lich for Christmas?
So, well, I mean, everybody's a fan of handcrafted goods. You know, for Christmas, it's thoughtful. It shows that you put in time and consideration into your gift. You could, make a knapsack or something monogrammed, with their initials, or, a nice, everybody likes comfy towels, perhaps some slippers. Any of those options would be good. I mean, it's, the academic advisor, but, anything that's handcrafted really could go well, because after all, liches get stitches.
That was lovely.
Yes, that was very
it
good.
So much. I was gonna say, it's pretty chilly out there. They're probably chilled to the bone. You could do really well with a nice hand knit scarf.
Mm-hmm.
What would you get a lich for Candle Nights, Emmett?
Sorry, I was getting a sentence. Evidently, Liches Get Stitches is the slogan of the Vecna Necrodancer Troupe, all rights reserved, and it's used here without permission. So I guess I would get a lich. What I would get a lich for Christmas, I guess, would be a retainer for a lawyer. That seems to be what they need, or what we need. So that's what I would like.
What about a brand new phylactery? I mean, or you take a mosaic class and you break a brand new phylactery.
Oh, I like that. Do a little mosaic around a phylactery. Maybe a house cleaner coming in dust a little bit now and then.
Well, that's fair. And maybe library services to put all of their research in order or in some sort of catalog.
That's a great idea. Get you a butler for Christmas or something.
Because, I mean, isn't the entire point of being a lich is to, prolong your lifespan so that you can continue doing the things that you wanted to do when you were alive, but now with a more evil laugh?
Yes, usually.
Yeah, no, I think that's absolutely right.
Well, I mean, I think you've gotten several good ideas from there. Presently Worried. You got, something handcrafted, something practical, and if you're feeling incredibly spontaneous, how about a gift of something to bring a little kick into their life? Maybe like some ghost pepper or something, like a nice little ghost pepper sauce, really liven up their taste buds.
Maybe some scotch,
Oh yeah, that's always good.
Gift of spirits.
Perfect.
The holiday spirits. Yes, those are very tasty.
Indeed.
Peppermint schnapps.
The term necrodancer is evidently a copyright of Brace Yourself Games. All rights reserved. Used here without permission.
We're not going to get away from it, are we?
Okay, well, let's go on to the next question.
Now, tonight, evidently.
All I want for Christmas is no legal fees.
Is it the end of the year? Is that it? Do they have to use up all their lawyer money before the end of the year? How to fill out that retainer? Were you yelling at the cat?
Yes. Wanderers, help me pick my elective course for next semester.
This sounds fun.
A.
Oh, I'm good at this.
The use of advanced thaumaturgy in clerical chant. B. Diplomacy and U. Silvered tongues and golden roads. Or C. Waffles 105. Application of chaos theory. Signed, no goat behind any door.
There you go. Yep, that's it.
I read that wrong. It's diplomancy and U. Silvered tongues and golden roads. I can't read tonight.
What did you say?
But diplomacy? I messed that up. It's there's diplomancy.
Oh, I see. There's an N in it. They made it all cute.
I mean, I like diplomancy. Diplomancy is an excellent skill to have. But Waffles 105, application of chaos theory. That sounds a little bit too
Perfect. I understand.
Unrestrained for my choices. So I would have to go with diplomancy and you.
I think I'm with Emmett on this one. Waffles 105, application of chaos theory, sounds very interesting. You put the syrup on one of the little crannies, and which nook will it fall into? That's an application of chaos theory for waffles.
What frustrates me, though, is waffles are the most organized and strict of all of the breakfast bready sort of pan-cooked goodness. It makes a lot more sense to me that pancakes would be the application of chaos theory, because no two pancakes will ever look the same. But waffles, I mean, at least as a big picture, they always look the same out of the same waffle iron.
I mean, that is a fair point, but depending on what type of, thing you're using to apply the waffle batter to the waffle iron, like if you're using one of those neat things that, you press the button on the top, so you might get a different amount of waffle batter depending on, what you, how much you fill the waffles with. If you do or do not use oil in the pans, it's, there's a lot of options there that might change things. Of course, if you're following the instructions, I can understand where you're coming from then.
That's very true. If you put too much of the batter and you get that little waffle spooge out the side.
Mm-hmm. You have to chisel it off.
Let's wait for it to cook and then you scrape it off.
It's like the showers in the dormitory.
What?
Just gotta wait for it to build up enough that you can just knock it right off with a spatula.
Ew.
That's why I don't eat the pancakes anymore.
Have you never seen the soap build up at the bottom of the shower?
No.
It builds up in the drain.
I clean my shower.
Yeah, but you don't use a communal shower. That's the problem.
Oh, that's right. You have a private room. So, 1 vote for diplomancy and you, and 2 votes for Waffles 105, application of chaos theory.
What's waffle? What are the previous waffle classes like?
Well, Waffles 101 is griddling and you.
All right.
Waffles 102 is yeasted waffles. Then Waffles 103 is... yeasted waffles also include sourdough waffles and the use of apple cider vinegar as a leavening agent. Then Waffles 103 is the varying types of butter that you can apply, both in the melted form in the batter or on top of the waffles when you're serving them. Waffles 104 is, of course, just your lab with Chef Monty in the cafeteria.
Well, that's a very thorough explanation.
Yeah, I totally wasn't off the cuff at all. I was totally reading from the class catalog just now.
Yeah, it's amazing that you were able to dig up last semester's class catalog.
What was that second one again?
Fuck if I know.
Dear WAND, maybe you can help. I've been trying to get in touch with your artifact acquisition department to inquire whether or not they have a specific item, but no one is returning my sendings. I am attempting to get some fancy masks together for a client, and I am stuck finding number 4 out of 5. Have you seen any fancy masks around campus? Signed, Boy Blue. Oh, if you're looking for masks and artifacts, you might want to talk to the dean. The dean has an excellent collection of magical artifacts.
Yeah, it's true. Lots of bottle caps on the top floor of the it was bottle caps, right?
Yes. Yes, there was bottle caps. So yeah, there's bottle caps up at the top floor of the library, as Bert was saying. I mean, what kind of masks are we talking? I've seen several different types. I think there was a couple different colors of masks.
Well, I mean, context clues. I mean, let's see. If it's a set of 5 masks, what sets of masks come in 5, and why would you need to collect all 5?
Monopoly.
Yahtzee? Yeah, mask Yahtzee.
Mask Yahtzee, absolutely. I mean, because it can't be Connect 4, because that's not enough.
Well, I'm sure that if you invest some time, nobody is returning sendings. Check out the Dean. See what she has to say about this particular collection that you're trying to do. Maybe you'll finally find those last 2 that you're looking for, Boy Blue. Sorry we couldn't be of more help.
I mean, there's a lot of good masks around. That one Handsome Jim's mask. That's a good mask around town. A Psychic Mantis has a good mask. That's a really good one. There
was the
Aki Aki. From that Crash Bandicoot guy. That was a good one.
Yep.
Oh, and then there's the Joran mask. From that Zelda game.
And there was the mask that's always asking for its daddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's big into Photoshop, I think.
Oh.
Well, he can't afford Photoshop. He uses that free one. GIMP.
That was a different mask than I think that Kyle was going for. Are you my mummy?
I see.
You went somewhere very
Dr.
different.
I went somewhere way different. Well, they both asked for their daddy, so,
Better wake him up.
None of those things in any way were meant to infringe on any of their respective copyrights. But they're definitely used here without permission.
Okay, let's go to the ad break so we can get some lawyer fees for for all of our copyright infringements that we're doing, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Coming soon to an arena near you. Witness the performance of a lifetime. The Trans-Damaran Orchestra is debuting their latest album, The Lost Candlelights, which promises to hold untold wonders of instrumentation, pyrotechnics, and lyrical prowess. The Orcs put on a show you don't want to miss. Tickets are available at clubhub.com. Come to see the Candlelight show you'll be talking about for years.
Hey, Rupert, can you pass me the dark cocoa nom-noms, please?
You ate the last ones, I'm sorry to say.
I didn't eat the last...
What did you want?
Emmett, what are you... Emmett,
Yeah?
are those my dark cocoa nom-noms?
I thought they were my dark cocoa nom-noms.
The advantage of having a NatureBox subscription is that we can always reorder more, and we get discounts on our purchases because of their low prices.
But Rupert, Emmett ate my dark cocoa nom-noms.
No, they got my name on it. It says Emmett right there.
I didn't know your name started with C, Emmett. I'm gonna go order some more.
Here, there's one left here. Good lord.
Thank you!
Rupert, please order like 10 more of those so I can put them in my secret stashes so I don't lose fingers.
The next box is just entirely dark cocoa nom-noms. I don't even care for them, and here they come. There's just a cavalcade of dark cocoa nom-noms will be arriving shortly. What was that coupon code again? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting it.
33.
Yep, THIRTY 3.
And I use some special URL to get to the website. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
nerdsmith.org/snack. I have to go break up a cat fight. I'll be right back.
I gotta go watch a cat fight. I'll be right back.
Wand Radio is a proud show of the Nerdsmith Network, where Calliope sometimes talks a bunch of garbage, and Emmett is guaranteed to, oh, hello, welcome back. I wasn't talking any amount of crap about you at all.
What?
Why would you break that up? They were just getting the Jello out. I don't understand.
It was a studio cat fight. It wasn't a sorority girl fight.
Oh. I think that's what we need. We need a new spell. We're done with the ad break, right? You finished that up, right? Right, Rupert?
Sure, check out any of our other shows, especially not this one this week, at nerdsmith.org/content. There's lots available, not all are family friendly.
So now what we need is for spontaneous cat fights like that. We need a spell. Like has prestidigitation can clean up dirt and messes. We need like a prestidigitation, and just Jello just gets put all over someone.
Well, why don't you head on down to one of the wizarding colleges and then see if they can't get started on that. The College of Invention. Where's that little?
Yeah, I'll talk to my buddy. Yeah. He's a nice little guy. I'll be like, "Yo, dog, can you make me up a spell?"
Yeah, that one.
Because he's a dog. That's why the Yo dog was funny.
Dear Wand Radio, I have a small problem with my tabaxi roommate. I went to our dorm room and had my keys in my pocket, and as I sat down to study,
I don't think I've ever seen his name. I've only seen his name spelled out. I've never actually seen his. I've never heard him pronounce his name.
Scareth.
Yeah, he did the other week. Bravo Hund.
No, but the first name.
Gareth?
Are we sure it's not Jareth?
I'm very sure he's not the Goblin King.
Is GB the Goblin King? Has anybody looked at his crotch? Is it kind of bulging through his pants at all?
He's a dog that's uncomfortable.
That's my job, to make everyone uncomfortable.
Jareth the Goblin King's crotch is copyright David Bowie, used here without permission.
God, those lawyers are getting strict.
Dear WAND Radio, I have a small problem with my tabaxi roommate. I went to our dorm room and had my keys in my pocket. As I sat down to study, he came over and took a swipe at my ass. He did this 3 times until I hid my keys and left. Now I'm constantly trying to dodge his swiping and grabbing my rear. How do I fix this? Signed, sincerely, positively tired of being pawed at.
A restraining order would be a great place to start, sounds like.
Use of the dancing lights spell. It should distract them.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, my question is, if you hid your keys and then left, how did you get back into your dorm room?
Well, maybe they just hid the keychain. Maybe that's what he was going after, like the dangly bit.
What if... Now, hear me out. What if your tabaxi roommate, being a tabaxi, they can see things other people can't? What if your ass is haunted? And your tabaxi roommate is just pawing away the ghost that keeps popping up.
That would explain the sudden staring, just in the middle of the night, running around the dorm room at 3 a.m, and then stopping with the ears pointed back.
Right? The kitty zooms. Worst thing about being with a tabaxi roommate.
The tabaxi zooms.
Tabaxi zoom mate?
Yes, your tabaxi zoom mate.
So, go down to the local church and...
So... No, I want to explore this a little bit more. How would someone's ass get haunted?
Ghost peppers?
have returned to form, and that form is squatting.
Calliope wins.
What did I win? You can't just say I won something and then tell me what it was.
A new Casper mattress.
Oh, yay! I didn't think we were responsible. Good, there's a hole in mine. Dear W.A.D., I am at THACO to study secrets of magic and become a great wizard. It has been many years of late nights, intense studying, and little to no social life for me. I recently just heard from home that my little sister has discovered that she is a sorcerer. No studying, no hard work, just a flick of the wrist and magic comes as naturally as breathing. Am I wrong for feeling just a little bit jealous that my sister will wake up one morning just knowing how to cast Fireball when it took me months to get the wording correct? Signed, Jealous AF.
I don't think we should put their initials out there.
You are wrong at all.
If we put their initials out there, then people might figure out who it is. So we should probably censor out those letters.
All right. Well, I'll do that in post.
All right. Thank you. It's just as important for people to keep their anonymity. That word. Yep. I can say it.
We're all having difficulty with the common language.
Yes, we are today. All three of us. I don't think you're wrong to feel jealous.
Yeah, see, like Calliope's words keep coming out sounding real sarcastic.
You know, I made you cookies.
Oh, we got cookies? I want cookies.
I made you cookies as a thank you. Well, you have to answer the question, then you can have cookies.
Is the answer yes? I agree with Calliope. Boom. No, I really do, though. I agree. That is really an unfair part of this world. What I would then do is to compensate, maybe of the over variety, I would then turn to a patron and swear your undying fealty to some greater Cthulhu-like god. Oh shit! Cthulhu is a registered trademark of the whatever the hell they are.
Actually, Cthulhu is in the public domain now because because H.P. Lovecraft was back in the 1920s. Back in the 1920s, there's no new publications coming out.
Awesome. Yay. Then how the hell did what? See, never mind. All right. So you need to dedicate yourself fully over to some sort of elder god, sort of demon, to get even more power than your sister. And then, of course, you must overthrow them and defeat them.
Well, minus the overthrowing and defeating, I know that Chip is looking for a new friend. I can hook you up.
Arkham House owns the copyrights to a whole bunch of Cthulhu Mythos stuff and claims to have the copyrights on H.P. Lovecraft stuff, even though they've never shown proof and is pretty flimsy. In many European countries, copyright length is death plus 70 years, so all of H.P. Lovecraft's writings are in the public domain. This is from boardgamegeek.com/thread 901155/
Used here without permission.
-public-domain.
But still, death plus 70 years, unless you're Disney, of course.
But they keep publishing new things in...
Yeah, but that only counts because they lobbied to get copyright law changed.
Mm-hmm. Every single time it comes up.
So what we're trying to say is, yes, we agree with you, I think.
Anyway,
Well, here's the thing, is that, yes, I understand where you're coming from with your jealousy because the price of inks and the price of papers are not cheap and it is expensive to maintain and improve your spellbook. However, because she's your sister and you share the same bloodline as far as you know, that means that you might have some latent sorceress abilities as well. So, it might not...
What if it's not bloodline? Okay, aren't there other types of sorcerers?
I'm pretty sure that it's all ancestry-based, that, it doesn't necessarily mean that a dragon borked your great ancestor.
that would be painful.
It might mean that great-grandfather was a paladin and was touched by an angel or something.
That is definitely something I've wanted to play for a very long time, that new game, Dragonborked. It's a new race for 6.0 D&D. I'm sure. Dragonbork.
GB was talking about it, wasn't he?
No, it's one of GB's friends, Caden, was talking about it and was getting really excited about the idea. I don't know why. So, no, that was yeah, absolutely, I agree with that. But Rupert, let's
Yeah.
cookies, man. We were promised cookies.
I agree with Calliope on every front.
There you go, perfect. Although, no, I do have one more thing to say. As a wizard, don't you get a chance to learn every spell out there? Aren't you going to surpass your sister at some point? And like they're going to know like 6 spells. You're going to know like 60 million. You'd be like, hey, I'm like the best ever, and you can't even know half this shit. So yeah, there you go. All right, cookies now, please. We did good. We answered the question good.
You did. So I made gingerbread cookies. In trying to be holiday positive. Thanks to you, Emmett. So here you go. Look, it's a.
Is this one wearing a hat?
Yeah, that one's a little gingerbread Emmett, and there's a gingerbread Rupert, and it's a gingerbread me.
Huh.
Those are adorable. I'm gonna bite my little head off.
I'm going to start with the horns.
I decided I'm going to be a cruel sort of overlord here, and I'm going to start with the feet so it can watch.
Are you going to eat your cookies to the pain?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to bite off the nose, and then the ankles and the wrists, and but the ears, of course, it gets to keep the ears, so I can hear the shriek of all the other gingerbread children saying, "My God, what is that?" Anyway, all that is copyright of Princess Bride and is used here without permission.
And they each have like little candy canes so they can do little candy cane dances.
I like that a lot.
Are they supposed to be us in like warrior pose or something? Because the candy canes are rather sharp looking.
I didn't think they were that sharp.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh well.
Oh, I like it. How did you sharpen candy canes?
I mean, generally you can just like move it in and out and keep sucking on it for a while, and then it kind of spirals down into a point.
Calliope, did you suck on all these candy canes to make them sharp?
No, I did not.
Okay, thank you. Use some sort of rudimentary lathe.
Sure, I bought them from Chip. Okay. Sure.
Oh, we're in so much trouble.
Ow! It poked me.
What do you mean it poked? Ow! What the hell's wrong with this thing? I
haven't had any issue. Little bastard! Would you?
That really hurt.
I created minions.
Oh my God! Is it moving?
I created minions.
Gingerbread minions. This is terrible. Ow! Get them out of here!
Oh my! Ow! Ow!
Calliope, get them to stop!
Ow! 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 Calliope.
Yes?
Calliope, get these things out of here. Fucking hell.
But they're perfect. Look, they're perfect.
The candy canes are not supposed to be that color red. All right, I'm getting out of here.
I'll show you, you little bastard.
Rupert, come on.
You are 100 times their size. You could just bite their heads off.
There's milk in the room. I gotta go get it. The break room. Break room.
Hold him off at the pass.
Okay, more cookies for me.
Hello, fans of Critical Role. Do you mean to make your music more melodious? Do you seek to sing like Scanlan Shorthalt? Well, look no further than Crosswords, a new video series from the creator of the Critical Role Hamilton mashup album. And also this song. Crosswords with Will Crossway. Advice and analysis for the musician at the gaming table. Available on nerdsmith.org or wherever you watch your YouTube videos. YouTube, right? Probably YouTube.